I'm not really sure what I want to do with the rest of my life. Yeah, I don't think anyone who's in college knows exactly what they want to do with the rest of their life, but still something I think about. There's so many roads we can take. And for me, I've always had an interest in art. I love artwork. I love music. But I've always especially loved film. I love film because it can make people feel a certain way, or it can make people think in a certain way that they wouldn't have otherwise. There's just so much you can do with film that dedicating my life to it seems like really appealing. Like all artists, however, I always have the devil on my shoulder telling me, it's not gonna work out. People aren't gonna like your art. People aren't gonna bother to see your... One of my biggest fears actually is having to make films for other people. I have my ideas that I want to make, but if I'm stuck just directing for other people, for other people's films, I just couldn't work like that. Film would be fun, but, what else could I do? I mean, I could be a businessman. I feel like business is everywhere, I feel like you could make a pretty good living off of business and be set for life. However, with business, to me, you would just be working a 9-to-5 every day for some company you don't like, just doing busy work all day. To me, business just doesn't seem fulfilling. So, maybe there's nothing there. Maybe I gotta keep looking. What else could I do? I mean, I could always be one of those people who dresses up in the costume and flips the sign on the side of the road. That seems easy enough. And plus with that, I could have a bunch of free time for friends, for family. But then I think about when I'm 80 and retired and looking back on life, if I do something like that, will I look back on that and feel accomplished? Probably not. I love film, but I feel like there's just so much that could go wrong if I try and pursue it. Working in business seems like a stable career, except it would just be so unfulfilling. Doing something easy like, flipping the sign on the side of the road would be easy, gives you a lot of time for family and friends, but at the end of the day, it's not accomplishing. At this point in my life, there's just so many options to take. There's so many different routes you can take in life. I don't know. I think about this stuff a lot. I guess for now, I'll just keep going forward, see where life takes me.